Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone, especially to our respected lecturer Dr. Zuliana Az-Zahra binti Zulkifli. We are from group Fantastic 4 will be present our group assignment concerning on the topic of the development of Malaysian Constitution.
I am Rishinstra, son of Murugesan, and my matric number is 272900. Now I am going to present about the introduction. Okay. The constitution was introduced as the Malay's Federal Constitution of Malaya on Merdeka Day on 31st August 1957. Furthermore, it was introduced as the Federal Constitution of Malaysia on 16 September 1963. The constitution in Malaysia is also used as a guide to determine the rights and freedoms of the people according to the limits. Next, the formation of Malayan Union 1946. Union of Malaya, known as Malayan Union 1946. This union consists of several combinations of states of Malaya, namely Malacca, Penang, and 9 other states to form the Union of Malaya. On 27 March 1946, the royal order was known as the Collection, which became the Constitution of Malayan Union and became into force on 1st April 1946. Next, First Malay Congress 1946. On the day of 1st March 1946, a historic assembly for the Malays throughout Malaya, including Singapore, was held at the Sultan Sulaiman Club Field. The main purpose of the Congress was to unite the Malays in one strong voice so that the constitution of Malayan Union was repealed.
UMNO establishment. The formation of UMNO establishment on May 11, 1946 with Dato' Az-Zahra, its head, was considered as a catalyst for uniting Malays in their quest for political and economic privileges. UMNO has been the most powerful Malay political party. Its leader have made it priority in Malay nationalism and independence. Malay nationalism at the time was a low level due to several circumstances, among which were the multilateral society, oppression by the colonial powers, the Malay predisposition to be split, no political conscience, and economic environment that satisfied them to live modestly. Next, the formation of Federation of Malay 1948. The colonized Federation of Malaya, which established in 1948 and gave way to self-governance in 1957, became a key formative impact of national development. It was the first combined British and Malayan design for political progress. The Federation of Malaya was formed on 1 February 1948 by the Federation of Malaya, which include 9 Malay states as well as state settlement of Penang and Malacca. The British Colonial Office decided in July 1946 to replace the Malayan Union with the Federation, and an Anglo-Malay Working Committee was formed to write the specifics. Moreover, the coalition fell apart soon after the Federation of Malaya was formed at 1 February 1948. Thank you.
I'm Madhivadini Karunagaran and my matric number is 278040. Now I'm going to explain about the first election. Having election is an important element including Federal Agreement 1948. An earliest election in Malaya was held in 1951, which known as Penang Municipal Election. Moreover, first Federal General Election was held on 27 July 1955. After the winning of Alliance Party in general election, Tunku Abdul Rahman appointed as the Chief Minister of Federation of Malaya. Now, I will continue with the Independence Talk in London. On 18 January 1956, Malaya Merdeka Conference took place at Lancaster House, London. In that conference, they discussed some issues such as Malaya will be independent within the British Commonwealth and so on. London Agreement was signed on 8 February 1956 between Tunku Abdul Rahman and also the Secretary of British Government. Several important things were agreed, such as 31st August 1957 set as a date for independence of Malaya.
My name is Az-Zahra binti Zakaria and my matric number is 273932. So I will continue our group presentation with the establishment of the Red Commission. The Constitutional Commission, or prominently known as the Red Commission, was formed to draft a constitution for independence in Malaya in March 1956. The commission was headed by Lord Red, who is distinguished Lord of Apple in ordinary and a corporate of constitutional expert from fellow Commonwealth country. Basically, the commission is required to propose a constitution of Malaya based upon a democratic parliamentary government, which included to meet some requirements as follows. On top of that, the commission began their work in Malaya in June 1956 and complete their first report in December 1956. During that particular time, a total number of 118 times conference has been held. Besides, the Constitutional Commission had received 131 memoranda that was given by the political parties, organizations, and the public. Next, I will continue with bill enacting with the Constitution. Malaysia applied parliamentary democracy under the administrative of constitutional monarchy with the Majesty of Yang di-Pertuan Agong as the head of the state. One of the provisions of its parliamentary democracy is the separation of power into three parts of government, which is the legislative, judicial, and administrative or executive. Precisely, in Malaysia, the Parliament has the power to enact law. Therefore, the Federal Assembly can also be mandated as the Parliament. Legislative power is allowed in accordance with Article 44, the Federal Constitution of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, and two House of Parliament, which is the Senate, Dewan Negara, and the House of Representative, Dewan Rakyat, that play a crucial role in the legislative process. Therefore, a bill must enact according to the law-making procedure. All duties in legislation which is located in the legislature, including the duty to amend the constitution, authorize the new law, repealing the old law and new laws, and demonstrate its progress required to prescribe within the legal procedure as follows.
Now, I'm going to talk about the importance of Malaysian Constitution. The first important is to strengthen the unity among the various races. With the Malaysian Constitution, the rights and the freedoms of the citizens are guaranteed. The second importance is to ensure the fair and transparent administration and also the governance. This can be done through the election process, which give rights to the people to elect their representative. The third importance is to ensure the economic growth of the country and being able to benefit the community. The fourth important is to protect the special position of the Malays and the Bumiputras of Sabah and Sarawak. That's all from me. Thank you.
Conclusion. It can be concluded that Federal Constitution of 1948 contains 183 articles, which is the highest law in Malaysia, is very important to ensure protection to the people and coordinate the governance of Malaysia. Therefore, the supremacy of the Constitution must be upheld by all Malaysians in order to maintain peace and stability in Malaysia on an ongoing basis. Thank you.